I know I'm in the minority, but with Ray William Johnson and YFM being a huge part of my childhood, I really need to say this. Think of it as some, tough love, actually. It's no secret that Ray William Johnson is trying really hard to cling on to what made him popular in the first place. He literally became irrelevant and faded from existence over half a decade ago, but like Shane Dawson, he keeps trying to come back, and he keeps being really cringe in his attempts to do so. When I started seeing his YouTube shorts on my recommendations about a year and a half ago, I didn't think much of it in the beginning. I was a little flabbergasted at the fact that he even had an internet presence still, and I found it a little self-advertising how he used old Your Favorite Martian music in all of his videos in place of the actual music in the video he was reviewing. Most of the stuff he was looking at were dumb TikToks. It was like a watered down equals 3 episode placed in modern times and evidently worse. And even then, I still thought to myself, why is he still here? Because all he was doing was a clear attempt to stick to his old fame that had long since diminished, whether it be through plastering his decade-old music in his 30-second long shorts, trying to imitate the formatting of his edgy early 2010 series, or constantly playing his old YFM and equals 3 clips while saying stuff like, "Who made this? Better go watch it to find out." Ah yes, blatant self-advertising in one of the most dull ways possible.
Bruh.
As sour as the taste in my mouth was watching all of his forceful reactions to incredibly mundane TikToks, I let it be. Cause to be honest, he wasn't that bad then. Then, all of a sudden, around 7 months ago, when I was binge watching old Your Favorite Martian videos at school, as you do, I found a recent comment from the This Project Is Retired channel itself that said something along the lines of, I also didn't really react other than showing some momentary surprise, considering the comment never explicitly said the project would be revived. And frankly, why would it be revived in the first place? I asked myself, shaking my head with a small, amused chuckle. Unbeknownst to myself from 7 months ago, the YFM project would soon go through a transformation that I wouldn't have anticipated in the slightest, nor would I have exactly liked. At the beginning of June, when I was spending some time with my older sibling and his significant other that also went through their own Ray William Johnson sagas in the early 2010s, I stumbled across a Ray William Johnson YouTube short that literally stopped me dead in my tracks.
If you're gonna be mad at anyone, be mad at me, because I designed them myself. So here's how Your Favorite Martian looked when you last saw them. And here's how they look now.
Mama used to tell me what. Yeah. So, naturally, I shoved this clip into my sibling's face.
What the actual fuck?
Who immediately recoiled with physical pain and curled into a fetal position on the floor, proceeding to diminish into thin air and unfortunately perish at the hands of this cruel video. Okay, that's not what happened, but said sibling was very disappointed to see this gratuitous rebirth of an already long gone animated band. And so was I. I just kept saying to myself, why? Was it for money? More relevance in modern day internet culture? If either of those are true, congrats to Ray, cause he got both. But it's extremely apparent that a minimal amount of passion is going into the new generation of YFM. You know, with the whole unnecessary Orphan Tears Part 2 and 3. I didn't grow up loving this band just to see it turn into some kind of horrible movie trilogy. I also didn't grow up with this band just to see the designs morph into something that you'd find in a bad, obscure cartoon on Disney XD! Why is Axel a Viking? Why does DJ have eyes? Why doesn't Benatar look like the coolest character anymore? And why does Puff Puff look like something I find in my geometry textbook?
If you're gonna be mad at anyone, be mad at me, cause I designed them myself.
Yeah, I am mad at you. Even if the animation got slightly better, it doesn't make those ratchet designs any less of a disgrace to the art community as well as my eyes. And the only good thing about the new songs is the beat, and it isn't even good on the Orphan tier sequels, verified as the only melody that I'm even capable of remembering because of its goofy Latin American beat.
And everyone treated me badly. City bus would drive right past me.
And the only reason why I remember how the Orphan tier sequels go is because of their horrendous writing. My left hand turned to Scooby-Doo. I got chased by a Gucci shoe. Really? That's the best you can do? In comparison to the masterpieces that the Gen 1 songs are? Okay, listen. I could talk for hours about the downward spiral that is YFM's rebirth and Ray William Johnson's existence as a whole, but then I'd just be wasting my voice. So with that, I leave you all to the one question in need of referring to in this situation. Even if you love something that's gone, should it really be brought back? Maybe one of the reasons why you love it so much is because you've had to accept it being gone. No. I'm kidding. I'm not one for making sentimental videos. So what I'll actually do is end this video with